All three provide a great finish, a great cut. I'm actually going to take them all out onto the front lawn. It's fairly thick. Got the Honda HRX. Spoken about that one before. It's a bloody great mower. It's 5.3 LB something Husqvarna, and then the HRU216. Got them all lined up, ready to go. All set to 2.5 inches. The HRX is probably the go-to for all round. Finish quality, hills, ease of use, everything about it is so much better. Rear wheel drive for HRX and the 216 at the end there. Front wheel drive for this baby. So that's where I'll say build quality. Everyone knows you're never going to go wrong with the Hondas. Dislikes about the HRX, you got the 4-point adjustment. Not real fun, not real quick and easy, but you have got the quick handle here where you just latch that straight back in and it locks in place, rather than the old school. Get a bit of shot for you. Right, twist knob, it's just slow. If you've got to fold your handles up, getting it in and out, it's just another step that's not required. That's where this thing is probably the best out of all that. You've got the little latch underneath, you can get your foot under it, lift it up, and then push forward. But yeah, you can have that so it's right up, folding up nice and square at the back, so when you got it in your trailer, you can see how bugger all room that takes up. And then when you're coming off, taking it off, you just slap it straight back in, and away you go. For us and our purposes, the front wheel drive has its place, but I'm just finding it's got a few little faults, which I knew before I bought it because it's been front wheel drive. It's not the most ideal for Australian conditions. It's a European designed mower and suits their conditions fine, but over here, our grass types, the dustiness, the sticks, the twigs, the rocks. If I had to pick, in which I do, I go that, then that, and then that. And that's not the order most people would choose. Thank you, buddy. You can see they roll easy. All round, this is still a beast of a mower. Nothing wrong with it. I just like to prefer to use this on my home lawn, just to keep it going, and it's a good backup for when these two fail. This one runs like ground speed a lot quicker than this one. This can be too fast if you're not careful. So you got to really adjust the speed on here. So that's another thing, the adjustable speed on both the Hondas, whereas the Husqvarna is just one speed. So see the handle length? Might be hard to pick up, but this, not this, this, so much shorter. This one's probably the longest. Makes it difficult when you're going through tight little areas, down staircases, turning around near trees, any tight corners that you've got to get in and amongst. I've just found that commercial unit, you can definitely see it from here, so much longer in the handle. And that's why this Husky gets used so much more, because it is such a better compact unit. It's a lighter unit than both the other two. This was the commercial one, running right through. Now, you're not going to pick up everything here, but it has left a fair bit. But again, we are taking off a lot more than that 1/3 rule we all speak about. Same quality pretty much left for the HRX. Just run right through, you can still just see what it's doing. And then an actual improvement with the Husky. Although, yeah, no, it's not a straggler, that's just left. It's not too bad. So if you sort of see, and then easily. So we might give the win for this little test to the Husky on this one. Husqvarna being at 65mm, it's probably slightly higher than 2.5 inches. The weight of it also plays a factor. It's not sitting down in the grass as low as what these heavier units can. So then your true indication, if you had more flexibility, which you do with this one, You can go to 3 inches at the front, 2.5 at the back, and that'll probably give a similar cut and finish quality, which is what I recommend if you are taking this much off. Raise your front end up, draws in the air, sucks in all that grass. But yeah, otherwise it's much for muchness, but at the same time I know what works for our business, and that's why this thing gets used a lot. It leaves a nice finish, it's quick and easy, it's light, easy to manoeuvre, everything about it's just simple. Only thing that's not is the maintenance on here, so perfect mower would be a rear wheel version of this, and I'd be happy. This blade brake function I do like on both these units. This only has the engine brake, so I'd prefer it to have a blade brake option where you can keep the engine running. But it's not hard once you get used to it. It's just an annoyance when you got to stop and then you got to re-pull it to get going again. Whereas these things will just keep running, pick up what you got to get it like picked up, and off you go. So hopefully that's helped. Bit more, not so much in depth, but more of a quick, off the cuff type. What are my thoughts on it? Happy days. Thanks again, guys. Talk to you in the next one. Bye.